Изделие РДС-3 в соответствии с планом испытаний подрывалось не на башне, а в воздухе при сбрасывании с самолета. На опытном поле оборудован прицельный круг радиусом 400 метров, хорошо видимый с воздуха. Центр круга смещен от места предыдущего взрыва на 2,5 километра. Взрыв произошел на высоте 380 метров. Яркий отблеск взрыва видели в 170 километрах. Там же был слышен длительный раскатистый грохот взрыва. Снято с дистанции 7,5 километров из приборной башни юго-восточного радиуса.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser. enemy battleship. We sunk an enemy destroyer. Direct front.
This is a Now It Can Be Told story. 4:25 in the Mediterranean on the afternoon of November the 25th, 1941. A salvo of torpedoes fired at close range struck HMS Barham. The stricken battleship heeled over to port. Within 4 minutes of being hit, her after magazine blew up. She sank with a loss of 859 lives. The cause of the final explosion has never been ascertained. Probably it will never be known. Barham was the only British battleship sunk at sea by a German U-boat during this war. The only time a submarine beat the Royal Navy's destroyer stream. There have been no more poignant pictures than these. We pay tribute to the gallant crew of HMS Barham and salute the end of a noble ship. "57 1/2 seconds after it was dropped from the bomb bay at P-52. A thermonuclear device detonated on target off the coast of Christmas Island. This event started the shooting phase of the longest, the most complex, and quite possibly the most successful series in the history of United States nuclear testing. This particular story is told from one point of view, that of the United States Air Force, and the part Air Force men, missiles, and aircraft played throughout the 1962 test series known as Operation Double. Billy Smith.
Electromagnetic pulse. Oh, God have mercy.
Mountainous seas are running as a convoy battles its way across the Atlantic. No date need be fixed to this story. It's one of those which happen so often and come to light long after. But what you see is a dramatic incident in the Battle of the Atlantic. U-boat versus cargo ships and escort, somewhere in 31.5 million square miles of Atlantic Ocean. A submarine has been detected, and depth charges are fired as vigilant naval vessels bear down on the spot. If that lurking U-boat is anywhere near the pressure created by the exploding charges, it can be crushed like an empty eggshell. Forced to the surface by the depth charges, the crew is taken off as the submarine begins to settle by the stern. One more ocean wolf out of the way. The convoy has sailed on, leaving the naval vessel to pick up the German survivors. Borne on the waves is the wreckage of a U-boat now sunk fathoms deep, her crew taken prisoner. By these and other methods is the submarine menace being slowly but surely beaten. Here is the world's news in pictures, and this is Cathay Gazette screening it. HMS Rodney, gallant veteran of many campaigns, goes out to bombard the German-held Channel Island of Alderney. Our convoys crossing to Cherbourg might be menaced by enemy guns on the island, so Rodney's job is to silence those guns. These pictures, taken by Cathay Gazette cameraman Jock Gemmell aboard an escorting destroyer, show the men taking up action stations. The gun crews are looking forward to having another smack at Jerry, as with throbbing engines, the huge battleship churns her way forward. Down into the bows, well below the waterline we go, to show you how the great guns are loaded. The German batteries on Alderney are due to receive 75 rounds of those giant one-ton shells, by which time they won't have much nuisance value left. 3 days before the present action, the Rodney set out for her target, but she was turned back because visibility was so good that the German anti-aircraft guns on the island might have caused trouble to the RAF spotter planes. Now she is returning to the attack, carrying a load of destruction. In a second or two, you will have a chance of seeing the actual loading of the guns take place. The breech is opened, the cage ascends, and in goes the shell. The gun crews are ready, the target has come within range, and the signal is given to fire. And just ahead is the Cherbourg Peninsula. Rodney's 16-inch guns are firing right over it to the German-held island about 17 miles away. The first shot landed 300 yards from the target. After that, the shells dropped just where they were needed. There won't be much more trouble from the German guns on Alderney.
video has emerged showing the terrifying power of a new 1-ton vacuum bomb developed by Turkey. Touted as one of the world's most destructive non-nuclear explosives, the Gazap can cause utter devastation when dropped on enemy targets. A glimpse of that carnage was caught in a short clip which showed the mighty bomb's true strength. The footage shows the Gazap being dropped on the ground from a bomber during a military test. The bomb is said to be one of the most powerful conventional weapons, just one step below nukes. The Gazap, which means raft in Turkish, was unveiled at the International Defence Industry Fair in Istanbul. It is a 2,000-pound Mk-84 aircraft bomb which can also be dropped from fighter jets including F-4s and F-16s and developed further to be deployed from drones. Thermobaric weapons were originally developed by the Nazis in World War II but first used by the US in Vietnam. They can produce more heat and overpressure than conventional bombs by exploding a vapor in the blast zone. The deadly cloud produced after the explosion can reach temperatures of up to 3,000 degrees Celsius and can burn through steel and concrete. And if it comes into contact with human flesh, it can melt through right down to the bone. Russia has a chilling past with thermobaric bombs and has reportedly dropped at least a few so far during its war with Ukraine.
Now to key, turning the circuit into position to fire. That lethal craft, rising above Montebello, marks the achievement of British science and industry in the development of atomic power. But it leaves unanswered the question, how shall this newfound power be used? The answer doesn't lie with Britain alone. But we may have a greater voice in this great decision if we have the strength to defend ourselves and to deter aggression.
The bomb worked. It was a triumph, not just for Penny, but also for Windscale.
Осталось 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Нажатие кнопки, все осветилось ярчайшим, никаких неприятностей не учинило. И я тоже находился вместе с нами в каземате. Он поцеловал Игоря Васильевича, поцеловал меня. Вот, и мы уже вышли, и вот видно было, как поднимаются облака, плавающие. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The original atomic bomb and most of the test units since that time have been detonated on tall steel towers. The towers are costly and take a lot of time to build. On a test operation like Buster Jangle, the gadgets that produce the nuclear explosions are not in most cases stockpile bombs. They are laboratory components arranged in new ways. They are test devices placed in a common ballistic case to facilitate aerial drops. A bomber positioned over a loading pit. A ballistic shape fitted carefully into a bomb bay, and an air crew to handle the thing in the air and drop it with incredible accuracy on a target in Nevada 12 hours from now. The bomber ready, it moves off to wait its takeoff time under double guard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 22 April 1952. Tumbler shot-free. Weapon yield 30 kilograms. Height of burst 3,500 feet. The same scaled height as shot number 2. These two tests would together provide an excellent check on the normal blast scaling laws.
Five, four, three, two, 1, 0.
Rocket smoke trails form a grid in the sky to help us measure free air pressure. Radiation levels here are high, much higher than if this had been an airburst with winds to carry a great deal of the hot stuff away that had been left over or produced by the explosion. But as always, some information of extreme value to us can be had inside that dust cloud and in the crater itself, if we can get at it in a short time.
A North Korean official said his country will continue to pursue its nuclear program. Pyongyang's ambassador to Egypt explained that North Korea needed to protect the sovereignty and security of its citizens from foreign attacks. Park Chung-il's comments come just days after the country's state-run news agency announced that North Korea had successfully tested a hydrogen bomb. This experiment is to defend the security and sovereignty of North Korea, he says, and it's for the rights of our people who face ongoing threats through increased nuclear development by the hostile countries led by the United States. And this experiment is to keep the peace in the Korean Peninsula and to achieve security of the region in general. The ambassador said the country had a right to own weapons in light of continued economic sanctions. Euronews correspondent Mohammed Sheikh Ibrahim sums up. Choosing Egypt to hold this news conference, which is considered rare for North Korean officials, may carry political messages reflecting Pyongyang's desire to play a stronger role in the Middle East these days.
في منطقة الشرق الأوسط محمد شيخ إبراهيم يورونيوز القاهرة.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire! Y'all, keep up.
off of some of the salty desert, and the hitch is just a big bang.
Vipepeo ni miongoni mwa viumbe vinavyoipamba dunia na kuvutia macho ya watu wengi. Asilimia kubwa ya wanadamu huishia kuutazama uzuri wa rangi ya vipepeo kwa macho ya kawaida, lakini amini usiamini, rangi ya vipepeo imebeba ujumbe fulani katika maisha ya mwanadamu. Ujumbe ulioletwa na kipepeo katika maisha yako unaweza kukamilisha maana ya kiroho kwa kuzingatia muda na rangi yake. Hii inamaanisha kipepeo mwenye rangi fulani akionekana mchana katika nyumba yako ina maana yake, lakini kipepeo mwenye rangi fulani akionekana wakati wa usiku kwenye nyumba yako ina maana yake. Katika video hii nitakwenda kukuambia ni nini maana ya kipepeo wa rangi fulani kuonekana katika nyumba yako. Kama na wewe ni mmoja kati ya watu wanaotamani kujifunza kuhusiana na hili, amini video hii imetengenezwa mahususi kwa ajili yako. Ili uendelee kujifunza mambo mbalimbali kupitia video zetu, jiunge nasi kwa kusubscribe chaneli hii ya Mann Media. Hapo utakuwa wa kwanza kupata video zetu pindi tunapoziweka kwenye chaneli hii. Hautajutia MB zako, maana mara zote tunajitahidi kuwa bora zaidi ya jana. Asante, enjoy. Hii ndiyo maana ya kiroho iliyobebwa na kipepeo aliyeonekana katika nyumba yako. Namba moja, kipepeo mwenye rangi nyeupe akionekana wakati wa usiku katika nyumba yako. Watu wengi huwatazama vipepeo wenye rangi mbalimbali katika nyumba zao, hasa nyakati za usiku, lakini kwa kutokujua ni maana gani za kiroho zilizobebwa na rangi za vipepeo hao, wengi hawazingatii. Lakini amini usiamini, kipepeo mwenye rangi nyeupe anapoonekana katika nyumba yako wakati wa usiku, inamaanisha unayemfikiria ni mwema kwako, unayemfikiria ana moyo mzuri. Inawezekana wakati huo unafikiria kuwa mtu fulani ana moyo mbaya, unafikiria kumuumiza, unafikiria kulipiza kisasi, unafikiria mabaya juu yake kwa sababu una hasira naye. Lakini wakati ukiwa katikati ya mawazo hayo, kipepeo mweupe akitokea na kuonekana katika macho yako ndani ya nyumba yako, huo ni ujumbe wa kiroho unaopewa kuwa huyu unayemfikiria hana moyo mbaya. Inawezekana amefanya kosa kwa bahati mbaya au amefanya kosa bila kutarajia, hivyo unapaswa kuachana na mipango mibaya uliokuwa nayo juu yake. Wakati mwingine unaweza kuwa na mpango wa kumwombea mtu mabaya, unaweza ukawa na mpango wa kuyavunja mafanikio ya mtu, unaweza ukawa na mpango wa kusambaza habari za uongo kuhusiana na mtu fulani. Lakini wakati ukiwa katika mipango hiyo, kipepeo mweupe anaonekana mbele ya macho yako. Huo ni ujumbe unaopewa katika ulimwengu wa roho kuwa uwe na moyo mzuri. Hivyo kipepeo mwenye rangi hii anapoonekana katika macho yako wakati wa usiku, hasa unapokuwa katika nyumba yako, huo ndio ujumbe unaopewa. Ni vyema ukazingatia, kwa sababu unapopewa onyo alafu ukipuuza ukaendelea na kile ulichokipanga, amini usiamini, unaweza kutwa na jambo baya. Namba mbili, kipepeo mwenye rangi nyeusi anapoonekana katika nyumba yako wakati wa usiku. Kipepeo mwenye rangi nyeusi anapoonekana katika nyumba yako wakati wa usiku, si habari njema katika maisha yako, kwa sababu unapewa onyo. Angalia watu wa kuwaruhusu kuingia kwenye maisha yako. Inawezekana kuna mtu umempa nafasi kwenye maisha yako, lakini si mtu aliyestahili kuwepo katika maisha yako. Hivyo jaribu kuchunguza. Inawezekana umeingia kwenye mahusiano na mtu katika wakati huo. Inawezekana kuna mtu umejenga naye urafiki katika wakati huo. Ujumbe huu unakuhabarisha kuwa huyo ni mtu ambaye unatakiwa kumwondoa na kumweka mbali na maisha yako, kwani ana mipango mibaya na maisha yako. Kama ukiona ishara hii alafu ukapuzia, amini usiamini, mtu ambaye umemweka ni lazima atakufanyia jambo baya. Wakati mwingine ni mtu ambaye atakutumia katika mambo yake, na akishakamilisha mipango yake atakutelekeza. Kuwa makini na rangi ya kipepeo anayeonekana katika nyumba yako. Namba 3, kipepeo mwenye rangi ya chungwa anapoonekana katika nyumba yako wakati wa usiku. Kipepeo mwenye rangi hii anapoonekana katika nyumba yako wakati wa usiku ni ishara njema katika maisha yako. Ina uwezekano wakati huo unapita katika nyakati ngumu zinazokupa huzuni na majonzi katika maisha yako, lakini kipepeo mwenye rangi hii anakupa ishara ya kuwa siku za furaha zimekaribia katika maisha yako. Ina uwezekano kuna magumu ambayo unapitia katika nyakati hizo. Tazama, unapomwona kipepeo mwenye rangi ya chungwa katika nyumba yako, hapo unapewa moyo. Maumivu yako yamekaribia kuisha. Siku za kufurahia zimekaribia kurudi tena katika maisha yako. Unatakiwa kujipa moyo kwa sababu maumivu yamefikia mwisho katika maisha yako. Namba 4, kipepeo mwenye rangi ya bluu anapoonekana katika nyumba yako wakati wa usiku. Wanadamu tunakuwa bize kufanya shughuli mbalimbali kwa ajili ya kutimiza malengo yetu. Wakati mwingine akili na mwili yetu vinachoka sana, lakini kwa sababu bado tuna kiu ya kuendelea kupambania malengo yetu, tunajipa moyo na kuendelea kufanya hivyo kila jua linapotoka na kuzama. Unapokuwa katika nyumba yako halafu kipepeo mwenye rangi hii akaonekana ghafla mbele ya macho yako, unapewa ujumbe. Unatakiwa kupumzika kwa sababu Mwenyezi Mungu anatazama jitihada zako. Kuna siku utafanikiwa, lakini pamoja na kiu uliyokuwa nayo katika kutimiza malengo yako, unatakiwa upate muda wa mapumziko, na hapo ni muda unaotakiwa kufurahia mazingira. Unaweza ukaamua kwenda ufukweni kwa sababu bahari ni ya bluu. Macho yako yatafurahia sana kupata mapumziko yaliyozungukwa na mazingira yenye rangi ya bluu, lakini unaweza ukaamua kwenda safari yoyote kwa ajili ya kupumzisha akili na mwili wako. Hivyo unapoona kipepeo mwenye rangi hii usipuuzie, kwa sababu hata katika hali ya kawaida mwanadamu anapofanya kazi kwa bidii anahitaji muda wa mapumziko, la sivyo anaweza akajikuta amepata matatizo ya akili pamoja na mwili wake. Namba 5, kipepeo mwenye rangi ya kahawia akionekana katika nyumba yako wakati wa usiku. Wanadamu tunahangaika usiku na mchana kwa ajili ya kutimiza ndoto tulizokuwa nazo tangu tulipokuwa wadogo. Wakati mwingine huwa tunajihisi kuchoka na kukata tamaa pale tunapopambana, lakini haiwi kama tulivyotaka iwe. Unapohisi hali hiyo, halafu ghafla wakati wa usiku kipepeo mwenye rangi ya kahawia akaonekana katika macho yako, hii ni ishara ya milango ya mafanikio kufunguka katika maisha yako. Kuna jambo jipya litakaloleta pesa ambalo litakuja kwenye maisha yako. Inawezekana ukapata kazi mpya siku chache zijazo, au inawezekana ukapewa nafasi ya juu katika kazi unayoifanya, au ni ishara ya kuwa utapata urithi siku si nyingi. Kama unamdai mtu pia, inawezekana ikawa ni ishara ya kulipa madeni yako. Na kama upo katika michezo ya kubashiri, inawezekana ukapata ushindi katika michezo yako. Pesa utakazozipata unapewa ishara ya kuwa uzitumie vizuri, hasa katika kuwekeza kwenye vitu vitakavyozalisha pesa zaidi. Mimi kwa leo naomba niishie hapa. Ninahitimisha nikiamini lipo jambo kubwa ambalo umejifunza kupitia video hii. Mpaka hapo sina la ziada zaidi ya kusema bye. Nimalize kwa kusema nawapenda sana sana zaidi ya sana. Tukutane tena katika video ijayo.
Hello, friends. Atomic and hydrogen bombs are two different types of nuclear weapons that operate on different principles and have striking characteristics. Both can cause enormous damage and numerous casualties. Therefore, their differences are crucial for understanding how they might be used in military conflicts. An atomic bomb is the first and most common type of nuclear weapon. It relies on the fission of atoms found in heavy elements such as uranium or plutonium. When such an element splits into two parts, it releases a huge amount of energy that can be used to destroy targets. Atomic fission is accomplished using neutrons, which bombard the nuclei of heavy elements, breaking them into two lighter parts. This process is accompanied by the release of a huge amount of energy, which manifests as light and heat. The explosion of an atomic bomb can destroy a building and infrastructure within a radius of several kilometers and can also cause serious harm to people. A hydrogen bomb, also known as a thermonuclear bomb, uses a different process called nuclear fusion. This type of nuclear weapon is based on the fusion of light elements, such as hydrogen, into heavier elements, such as helium. This process occurs at extremely high temperatures and pressures, which are created inside the bomb. To initiate nuclear fusion, a hydrogen bomb uses an atomic bomb. The explosion of an atomic bomb creates temperatures and pressures high enough to trigger nuclear fusion in a thermonuclear bomb. A hydrogen bomb explosion is much more powerful than an atomic bomb and can destroy entire cities and cause massive damage. In general, atomic and hydrogen bombs are two different types of nuclear weapons, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. Both pose a serious threat to peace and security, and their use must be controlled and regulated in accordance with international law and treaties. And that's all for now. Key.
Через 16 дней, во вторник, 23 июля 1946 года, на глубине 27 метров под водой была взорвана бомба «Бейкер». Об этой бомбе в прессе говорили гораздо меньше. Мощность и место взрыва были те же, а многие журналисты успели разъехаться. Но «Бейкер» принесла гораздо большие разрушения. Вернемся к первым кадрам. Энергия высвобождается из водной стихии, но кораблям нанесен гораздо больший ущерб. Кроме того, возникает неожиданное явление. Этот огромный столб воды и органической материи обрушится обратно, уже зараженные радиоактивными частицами. Лагуна и острова будут заражены и надолго. После этого атолл выберут местом проведения новых испытаний. До 1958 года на Бикини будут взорваны 20 атомных бомб. И жители Бикини никогда не вернутся на родной остров.
Manchmal wirklich lang läuft oder manchmal nicht. Sprieelsdorf. Eine Klinik Sprieelsdorf. Een komplett glücklich oder Grippe Sprieelsdorf. Mit unseren Lösungen machen wir sie effizienter. Wir wollen das Beste zu sein. Für Sie.
balance shifting. Something is coming. Every cell in your body screams in terror. I can hear it. It is a beautiful sound. They play with the power of gods, unaware of the price the entire universe will pay. Significant humans. This planet is doomed.
The past is written in rubble. The future is up to us.
There's no more running, no more hiding. Only this, in the end. They fight for justice, for peace. Once how boring. I'm just here for the thrill of it.
Do you feel that? It is the stirring of true, absolute terror, and I hold the leash.
Let the gods tremble. Let the universe witness the true power of a Saiyan prince. Pain is temporary. A warrior's pride is forever.
Bei IKEA läuft der Countdown bis Weihnachten. Öffne jeden Tag ein Türchen von unserem IKEA Family Adventskalender und entdecke eine neue Überraschung. Profitiere von unseren tollen Angeboten und lass dich Tag für Tag
The Sahara Desert near Regand, about 700 miles southwest of Algiers. The site chosen for France's first A-bomb test. All was in readiness for making a record of the event, planned for early in the morning. Military equipment, including tanks and aircraft, had been assembled close to the spot to see how they'd withstand the explosion. The countdown procedure, it's reported, was carried out automatically as the big moment approached.
How was that? Wasn't it amazing? Yes?
The atomic device was exploded on top of a metal pylon 350 feet high. The film record has been heavily censored by the French authorities, but this picture is impressive evidence of the bomb. Political reactions seem to have been more widespread than the atomic.
Other outfits. So welcome to the stage again, models and designers. How many family members are here today? Okay, everybody there. Okay, good. Are you excited? Yes. Are you nervous? Absolutely. Okay. Everybody's so here today. Don't you agree? This is incredible work. So now, we'll start. If you have a question. So my question is for all these friends here. Just for you, get your question and everything, right? That have questions. Hi, everybody. I take a lot of inspiration from nature. I love fishes. I love insects. Okay, so we have another question.
work to balance wearability with innovative fashion, and if you had to adjust during the design process to consider this. I also am wondering if you considered size inclusivity when developing your designs.
Okay, great question. All of them.
Well, my design was really hard to develop. I had to do a lot of tests and try to find out a way to create it.
This series of scenes,
For
taken
example,
from actual
when you talk
nuclear
about
weapons
wearability,
tests
you can know
in the
where to
1940s, 50s, and
something
60s,
that just
gives a
doesn't
quick
fit,
look at a project
you know?
being undertaken
So
by the
I had
Department of
to
Energy in cooperation
try a
with the
lot
Department
with
of
my
Defense to
design,
preserve
and
and
at
release
the end,
historic films.
you just have to make
The
it work.
Department of Energy, in keeping with the
Yeah, like,
administration's
it's really
openness
important that you
initiative,
can
will use
take it,
many
and it's not
previously
just
classified
beautiful
and
piece, but
unreleased
you can
historic
actually wear
nuclear
it.
weapons testing
And
films
yes, I
as
took in
part of its effort to
consideration
detail an
different
audiovisual
like
history
body
of the
types
nuclear
because I
age.
feel like it's something really important now.
The nuclear weapons testing program has led to today's sophisticated nuclear weapons stockpile. Join us now at Trinity as the first nuclear device is prepared for detonation.
I also noticed a couple things about Sharpie, especially the paint ones that I really enjoyed using. It was actually my first.
Check out my other videos and subscribe, and let me know what you think of this video.
Each hour for the shallow water shot was 1115 viewers.
Check out my other videos and subscribe, and let me know what you think of this video.